Untitled Chapter, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? This is for any placement of Leo you have in your chart. If you do great, if you don't great as well, you probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. If you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many of you myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use the Radleigh Valentine tarot deck, and with that being said, I'll also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition if it comes up, and let's get into the cards. Okay, so for the first reading, for the first set, you start off with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. I think Aries have the same card to start off their reading as well. So it's just be careful with your choices. Think them through in regards to doing the right thing for the right reasons, comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yep, you're thinking twice before doing something, I'm getting. By the way, Unity is Tauran energy. It's the Hierophant in this deck. Now the next card is the Star card. Now the Star is Aquarian energy. And the Star talks of having hope and being optimistic. The power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yeah. Yes. Next, you have the Empress. Now the Empress, alright, talks of time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yep, so you're having faith, and your faith is allowing you to move mountains. Excuse me. Right? It's allowing you to do things you were not even expecting to do. To reach new heights that you weren't even expecting to reach, all because you followed your intuition. And you compared what you used to do to what you want to do, and your having hope is allowing it to shift, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Three of Spring, which is the Three of Wands, which talks of have an eye to the long term and plan your next steps. Have patience, there are more good things to come, satisfaction from a job well done. My gorgeous Leos! That means that things are definitely starting to pick up, is what I'm getting. Or not pick up, but are coming together, are taking shape, which is coming together, but in the background, right? So you can't see it happen yet, but it is definitely taking shape slowly but surely, is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Queen of Summer. Now, the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups, and it talks of a loving, comforting, intuitive, and emotional individual. It says, you listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. It's just you continually following your intuition, which is exactly what I got for the Aries reading, by the way, because I was intuitively guided towards Tom Hiddleston, the actor, who followed his intuition and decided to pursue acting, even though it was against his, not necessarily against. His father would have rather he have done something else, but he said, no, I'm doing this, and that's what he stuck with. So, yeah, I'm going to write that down too. Yeah. Now, so being intuitive is very important in this case. Yeah. So on the first set, alright, so after deciding to utilize your intuition, it is going to suggest to you that it is time for you to leave, fly the coop, make a different choice for yourself. Is do something different. right? Because this card talks of the desire to have for a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yep. You feel like your time's up and it's time to go somewhere else. Now the next card is the Wheel. And the Wheel would be the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, and it talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So things are definitely moving and changing direction. Right? Next you have the Prince of Autumn. Now the Prince of Autumn, alright, talks of is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says cautious with wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So yes, the wheel has shifted. The wheel of fortune has come into your favor because you were attentive to the details. You made sure that you knew what you were talking about. You know? Then you have the Prince of Winter. Now the Prince of Winter is a intellectual, determined, focused, and an impulsive individual. Now this would be more of a bad impulse, not intuitive nudges. This is an impulse. You just follow whatever your ego tells you to do is what you're doing. Though by doing that, I feel like you're more susceptible to how should I say this? You are more susceptible to get heartbreak, right? Because it talks of reach out to others. Because the Three of Winter talks of heartbreak. This card says reach out for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Yep. So, I mean, I feel like the impulsiveness of the Prince of Winter that I mentioned will not allow him to be as dependable as the Prince of Autumn, and so he won't be as well thought out as that. So that will possibly lead you to some heartbreaks, which is that thing that you need to get over or at least heal from. And so then you have the Renewal card, which is the Judgment card, and it talks of review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding the truth of understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself or others. I guess if you are harboring heartbreak, right, at this moment, and you're at the stage where you're trying to condemn everyone because they did you wrong or whatnot, just know that when you are pointing the finger at them, you're actually still pointing 3 fingers at you, right? So just know that maybe there's one pointing at them, there's one pointing upwards, which means that there's no relation to anything. It might just be happenstance, but there are still 3 fingers pointing at you. So that means the third of the problem was you. Okay, so if we divided a problem into 3 parts, one part had nothing to do with anything, was just by happenstance. The second part had something to do with the person that you're pointing at, but 3 parts of the 5 were your shortcomings, is what I'm getting. So if you utilize that to your benefit, you can definitely get stronger and less heartbroken. You will live a better life once you start thinking along those lines. That's the Renewal card. Now, the next card is the Princess of Winter. Now, the Princess of Winter is an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic individual. It says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear, seeing the truth with kindness, and indigo child or adult. To me, this is a Lightworker card in the deck, and generally what I've noticed is that light workers tend to come out of a lot of difficulty. Like for example, I was picked out as a child, as a teenager. I had been hit by a car. Throughout all of those things, I learned lessons and I just wanted to share. And so part of the reason why I became a light worker, or I embodied my light working abilities, was in order to help others. Right? So this differs for all of you. By the way, I'm a Leo rising, so that's why I'm relating this to like my circumstance. But this is dependent for every single one of you. It's going to change for everyone. So don't really take what I say as a suggestion, as a guideline, right? Something that'll help you figure out your reality more. Then you have the Five of Summer. Now the Five of Summer talks of trust that there is a reason that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. One of the reasons why I became a light worker was to make sense of what happened to me so that I can do some good with it. Just by helping others, I felt more in alignment with what I wanted to create. Then you have the Ten of Summer. Now I feel like when you do that, you're definitely going to be able to bank on that idea. You will definitely get a lot of return on your investment, right, of time and money is what I'm getting, because the Ten of Autumn talks of financial abundance, talks of material abundance. And when you get to that material abundance, I feel like you will reminisce of something from your childhood. With the Six of Summer, which talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from the past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. You're reminiscing to something, and that reminiscing is allowing you to basically tap into something that is going to allow you to gain financial abundance. Now, for the third set, alright, you have the Ace of Summer, which talks of a new, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Yep. Yeah, man. Yep. So you're definitely learning more from what has happened to you than you might let other people know. But you're definitely using what you gained as experience to help others. I hope. If you are, then power to you. If you're not, well, I'm pretty sure you can, and this might be happening later down the road if you decide to go down this road, of course. It's all, God has given us the freedom of choice. Always. We have freedom of choice over everything we do. And because of that, we also are the creators of our reality. So we can't really blame God for our shortcomings or for the problems that arise in our life. For example, I can't blame God for me being hit by a car. The only person I can blame for that is sitting right in front of you. So, it's just all about, being able to, know when you're at fault, or to know what you can do to get out of the sticky wicket that you put yourself in the first place. See? Next you have the Six of Spring. Now the Six of Spring talks of wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. So whatever this is, whatever you have gained a lot of experience from and that you're using now to help others, if you're in any way, shape, or form similar to me. If not, that might just be it's a different way of looking at it. what I mean to say, there must be something somewhere where you are helping others with your experience. And whatever this experience is, it will definitely be publicly recognized, right? People will notice that you know what you're talking about and you're not just talking about fluff, right? Then you have the dreamer. Now, the dreamer is the fool in this deck. It says, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. So, what I'm getting, alright, is that, well, something new is coming in and you're seeing it for what it might become, and like you're having depth of vision and you're seeing what it might become. And depth of vision. Yes. And so that is basically letting you know that what you have started is going to flourish, and by a lot. It's going to be, because you're following your true purpose, right? Which in my case is being a mentor to some, a speaker to others, it depends. I've always seen myself in the spotlight. I just never knew how, and I always tried to make it happen and forcing it to happen. Though, and the only thing is for sure, I didn't want to go through an accident to be able to do this, but it was a necessary step for me to get to where I wanted to get to, what I'm picking up on now. So that was my angels and guides telling me, you see, now you understand. Whatever happened in your life was only meant to make you stronger and was only meant to help you to become what you were meant to be, right? And whatever it is going to be fair, and the Six of Autumn, it's going to be actually karmically fair, because it says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. It is definitely going to come back to you and help you tons. Then you have the Two of Autumn. Now the Two of Autumn, alright, talks of bring fun to everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected inflow of multitasking. Yep. So I feel like so you have this project that you're working on that you foresee, but it's until you get to that point that you have to work on something else in order to get to where you want to get to, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah. Though I feel like, because the next card is okay, so the fourth set starts off with the Seven of Winter. Now the Seven of Winter, it says there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Maybe there is a better way of doing it, and yeah. So you, at this point, what you only consciously see as being a possibility is what you're currently doing. And you think that it's the best for you when it actually there's a better choice out there for you. If only you saw it. This is my angels serving it to me. Right? It's like, Talar, what are you doing? There is a better choice. Just find it and go after it. Is what I'm getting. So, and now the next card is, sorry, I put myself in the reading. Anyway, so the next card being the Princess of Summer, who is a very gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced individual, says a new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So, I feel like when you figure that thing that is really the best choice for you and you start going down that road, you will feel like you have no experience. You will feel like you don't know what you're doing. And due to that, okay, I feel like that's what, due to the fact that you don't have experience, you're going to look for people for who to confide in, right? Okay, first confide in, and you are going to look for a mentor, okay? Because the next card is the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card talks to find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So, as much as you love doing what you're doing, one of the best choice is for you to find the mentor and stick with them, right? Stick with them, because they will show you the way to do it. Though, even if they will show you the way to do it, I think them or someone else, you're going to have a little difficulty communicating clearly and accurately with someone, right? Because the next card is the Five of Springs. And the Five of Springs talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. This might be a clash with the people around you. This might be a clash with your mentor. This might be a clash with your friends. I don't know who this is, but something is going to clash, is what I'm getting. Something somewhere, somehow is going to clash. So, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!